On today's episode, I really have a treat because, of course, I've been just trying to track him down, and finally I get them here for the interview, for the show. He's my very good friend, Ali Sabkar. Ali,
hello,
welcome to the show.
Good to have you with us.
Thank you. He is the president of the Social Media Club in Bahrain, and also a very, very influential guy in the Middle East in social media, and I think he's got a lot of very cool stuff to share with us. So the first question that I have, that I want to ask you is, can you explain to, because I know about it, because yes, I've been there, but a lot of people have no clue what the Social Media Club is. So possibly you can tell us a little bit what it is.
Yes, Social Media Club is an international club whereby all the media makers get together and share knowledge. They have any type of experience. They would like to share it with the social media users. We get together on monthly basis. We do events. The events type of this event today, we had a Social Media Masters Forum, whereby we have experts and international speakers flying from everywhere to Bahrain to share their lessons and their experience with the local market.
Yeah. What is your experience with the Middle East? Where do you think that they are in terms of social media?
We have great marketplace in social media for the Middle East. The numbers, the penetration is very high. For example, in Bahrain, we are the second in Arabs in Twitter, and we are the sixth in Facebook. Okay. However, we have only about 10% who is utilizing social media correctly. Correctly means they're using it for education, for startup businesses, to market a product, or to let's say customer engagements. So what we try to do through Social Media Club is to educate the social media users, especially companies, organizations, government entities, how to utilize that social media. Hopefully that this 10% will be increased in Middle East.
Yeah. I think the question that I always have to ask, and I also asked it to the CEO of the e-government, is what is your take on the Arab Spring, which happened, of course, here in Bahrain? I mean, part of it you were on it. So possibly you can give us some insider view of how you actually saw it happening.
The Arabic Spring happened everywhere in the Middle East, and I see it in a positive way that we got a lot of people got an awareness that there is something called social media. Yeah. So they start up their accounts. Mm-hmm. So today we don't need to convince someone that, do you have a Facebook? Do you have a Twitter? No, everyone has a Facebook, everyone has a Twitter. Yeah. Now our role here is now to educate that Facebook account or that Twitter account can be used for businesses, can use for education, can use for sharing knowledge, can be used for many startups. So I feel personally that what happened in the spring was more people on board on social. For example, in Bahrain, 2 years ago we had only 10,000 Twitter accounts. Mm-hmm. Today we are 61 Twitter accounts. Wow. We had 200,000 Facebook accounts 2 years ago. Today we are 350,000 on Facebook. Mm-hmm. All right. So we have the marketplace. And this is good for companies because companies looking for marketplaces. Today companies benefit from social media because it's much cheaper, it's much faster, it's instantly. In the same time you can publish, you can promote anything you want. Fantastic. And you can do it in very segmented way also. Traditional media is very difficult to do it segmented. But on social media you know exactly. Especially most of the companies wants youth. And today in our region 70% of social media users are youth. Wow. This is perfectly for our companies. Fantastic.
Definitely I recommend you to connect with Ali. So if you can just tell us how we can connect with you in various social media or sites or whatever you want.
Yeah, of course. You can Facebook me, you can Twitter me. Okay.
So it's
earlier we said
Ali
Google
Sabkar.
me. Yes, of course. I'm on Facebook, of course, Ali Sabkar. If you search for Social Media Club or Ali Sabkar, you can find me there.
Fantastic. Ali, it's been a pleasure having you in the show.
Thank you.
And now, guys, it's time that we go to the next section of the show, which is going to be One Up a Day Keeps Boredom Away.